Okay, so first thing we'll talk about is masks. Masks are the things that make your character stop, like that clip, make objects and things clipped in the game. So Cades have unique masks that don't alter the Pathfinder, so that's why you can slam into them like this, and you don't walk around them like you do the stairs, for instance, right, like right there. Um, but like when uh, when Cades are lit on fire, we'll go over this glitch right now. Because when Cades are on fire and you bucket a Cade, when you light it, it starts a tinder timer. You bucket it early and relight it before the timer is gone, and it disappears early like that. But that's because it doesn't reset the timer when you use a bucket for some reason on the initial timer because the Jagex is bad at coding. I don't know. Uh, and then if you want to get around it, you have to bucket to relight at the very last tick on a Cade. So almost always tend ahead when someone buckets a Cade because it's a waste of time relighting it unless it's on the very last tick that the Cade's on fire because it's just going to disappear early anyway and glitch a square and you're not going to be able to do anything. So just you can use this as a trick, but if you light this Cade on fire, for example, right, uh, this Cade on fire, then this Cade, as soon as this one falls over, it takes 2 ticks, one to set this and one to light this. As soon as it falls over, bucket, relight. There you go. Full Cade. That's the timer. You can use one that you lit before. If you light one and then set and light another one, when you see this one fall visually, if you bucket relight right away, as soon as this one disappears, always will work. You can use it as a built-in timer for you. That's just a tip about that real quick. Now back to what we were actually going for. Um, Masks. So when you tend back and spawn, right, you always naturally autopath west, which is down spawn in this base. If you face north, you can see why it's down spawn because this base is in the southeast corner of the map. So west will be going that way towards the center of the map, and you'll go down spawn. In Zamorak base, you go up spawn because Zamorak base. Imagine Zamorak base is up here in the northeast corner of the map, then you would go if I mean the northwest corner of the map. If you go west, you're going up spawn. Anyway, if you have two Cades like this, right, and you try to light one, since the Cade, the auto pathing doesn't work like that when there's Cades because of the unique mask, like I explained a little bit earlier, you'll just stand here and look like an idiot when you try to do this, right? But if there's an object in the way, like a wall, it'll path you back east. And if there's two objects in the way, like a wall, like two walls, like here to the east and west, at this barrier table or whatever, it'll go south and prioritize south. But if you go over here and I drop the flag, since the flag is an object, anything with blue text in the top left corner is an object. Anything with yellow text is an NPC, like a Cade, right? So if I drop this flag over here and I try to light, it'll try to prioritize west, it's blocked. Then east, it's blocked. Then south, it's blocked. It'll go north. See what I mean? So, anyways, and the flag also changes your pathing. So, like, if I'm over here in the alleyway, it's like an object, so you auto path. So if I'm like over here in the alleyway and I drop the flag, right, and you try to cast me and I'm on the other side, like if I click over here, it's over. I run around this way like an idiot and it's over. You have to be very careful when it'll auto path you and mess you up. Just like if you drop the flag right here, it works. Uh, Drop the flag right there, and then I click the run over here. Boop, 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 boop. Auto paths you all the way around. Like it's a wall, right? Because it is technically a wall. And that is the reason for lots of the squares on the map like this, right? Like these doors, they always go to the north because this barrier door is an object, right? Blue text is an object, and the mask for this door is actually on this square. So you can't have two objects on the same square in this old RuneTech version on this oh 07 source. So basically, What they do is they make the flag teleport over to the other square, and it goes over there. So that the object masks don't overlap each other. Same thing with this door. Go over here. This door is, its mask is right there. North. Teleports north. North. Where's another spot like that? Big doors would be a good example of one. So if the doors are open, this door and this door, that their masks are on these squares when it's open. Boom, teleports north outside the doors. If these doors are closed, their masks are on these squares. Teleports north. If they're open, stays on this square because there's no mask here. Because the mask, when the door opens and closes, the mask when the door opens and closes for the door, when it opens, the mask changes from this square outside to this one. So you can't drop the flag here. But when you close it, it goes back to the outside square. Boom. There you go. It's another one. Underground in the tunnels. Flag. So they make the flag teleport outside. Before the rocks are even rocked, it always... They have this hard-coded to permanently drop to wherever it is. Which is really fun to use. Because, like... Oh yeah, and also the flag pathing thing. When people cast Ice Barrage on you, like if you're at the rocks, just a little trick, you can drop the flag, walk back here. And if this tunnel over here is open, it'll auto path them and try to run them all the way around the other tunnel. And then you can just pick it back up, clear the rocks, and then run through, and then they look really stupid.